trading bots, faceless YouTube channels, and automated newsletters. There is a new AI tool launching every single day, and behind each one is someone swearing that this specific path is how people are getting rich right now. You find a video, get excited, and you save it. Then the next video says something different, so you save that one too. Before long, you have a list of 20 perfect ideas, and you are completely buried. You go looking for clarity, and you walk away more confused than when you started. While you are stuck at the starting line weighing the options, the months go by. The people pulling ahead right now aren't necessarily smarter. They simply stopped scrolling, picked a flawed idea, and started working. Finding success with AI isn't about discovering a flawless, secret business model. It is about choosing one proven path and accepting the specific headaches that come with it. To cut through the noise, we are going to look at the 5 most viable AI business models available today and evaluate them on hard business fundamentals. We run each model through the CLEAR framework: competition, longevity, effort, autonomy, and recurring revenue. A high score means a favorable lane, like high autonomy generating income while you step away. Our goal isn't crowning a winner, but revealing the hidden trade-offs of each path. The perfect AI side hustle is a myth. The correct choice is simply the one whose specific demands match the time, capital, and skills you actually have. We start with AI user-generated content and short-form clipping. These are pure content generation services, where specialized AI tools do the heavy lifting of cutting videos and creating digital personas. The immediate draw here is the near-zero barrier to entry. You don't need expensive production gear, you don't need a studio, no need to show your face to start landing clients. Looking at the scoreboard, these models score a 5 out of 5 for effort because they are incredibly easy to start. But because anyone with a laptop can do this, the competition score drops to a 1. You are entering a highly saturated market where people inevitably start competing on price. And then there is the autonomy limit. Your money is strictly tied to your work. Every new client brings more clips to review and more content to deliver. If the production line stops, your income stops. Content mills are excellent for putting fast cash in a beginner's pocket. But to stay in this game, you accept a low-leverage cycle that will eventually cap out based on how many hours you can stay awake. Next is the AI website model. Millions of local, offline businesses run on a phone number and a Facebook page. You can use no-code AI builders to construct a clean, functional web presence for them in hours. Every business needs a website, so the market demand is entirely proven. Plus, instead of charging $50 a video, you can command upwards of $1,000 for a single project. On the framework, AI websites earn a perfect 5 for longevity. Websites aren't a trend, they are a necessity. However, you take a massive hit in the recurring revenue column. Businesses generally only need one website. Once you deliver the project and collect your check, that client doesn't need another one. You trade the safety of a repeating monthly retainer for larger, immediate cash injections. To survive with this model, you have to stay on a perpetual sales treadmill, constantly hunting for your next buyer. The 4th path is AI voice agents. You configure an AI system to answer inbound phone calls for local businesses 24 hours a day, handle the conversation, and book appointments directly into their calendar. When a business misses a phone call, they lose a customer. An AI agent captures that lost revenue instantly. You don't have to convince them to buy. You just show them what they are already losing, making the ROI obvious on day 1. But getting to that point requires real patience. Connecting calendars, API integrations, and fine-tuning flows is a steep, frustrating technical curve. That difficulty shows up on the board. The effort score is low because it takes hard work to learn. But look at autonomy and recurring revenue. The initial technical pain of building these agents acts as a defensive moat. It filters out the lazy competitors. And once the agent is answering the phones, the business cannot turn it off without losing money, leaving you with highly sticky, long-term clients. Finally, AI digital products. You use AI to research, structure, and package informational resources, templates, or software tools that solve a specific problem. This model introduces zero marginal cost. Whether you sell 1 copy or 10,000, nothing about the product changes. The 1,000th sale costs you the exact same amount of time and money to deliver as the very first one. This is the only model on the board that earns a perfect autonomy score. You build the product once, and the transaction happens exactly the same way while you sleep. It completely decouples your time from your income potential. But the trade-off here is severe. AI makes creating the product easy, but a product doesn't sell just because it exists. Generating sales relies entirely on building an audience and finding a distribution channel. It can feel like playing a slot machine with unlimited pulls until you finally hit the right message. Digital products offer ultimate financial leverage. But to access it, you shift your burden entirely away from fulfilling a service and place it squarely onto mastering marketing. Looking at the scoreboard, ranking these 1 through 5 is misleading. The model that works best for you depends entirely on your risk tolerance, your available capital, and your technical skill. Let's map your specific constraints to the right business model. If you are starting from zero, you need immediate traction and have no capital to spend, you belong in AI UGC or clipping. You accept the income ceiling in exchange for fast, accessible cash flow. If you are willing to study and learn complex systems for the sake of stability, you are the technician. AI voice agents or websites are your path. You take on a steep learning curve to secure high-ticket B2B clients. If you understand marketing and want true autonomy, you are the scale seeker. Digital products give you ultimate leverage, as long as you can endure the risk of a few initial product launches failing. Long-term success isn't dictated by the upside. It is dictated by picking the business whose daily grinds and inherent downsides you are actually willing to endure. The idea of effortless passive income is an illusion. AI is just a lever. The business still requires a human being to push it. Standing in front of 5 open doors, analyzing the frames, and guessing which one holds the absolute best outcome is a guaranteed way to stay exactly where you are. Identify your persona. Accept the trade-offs of your chosen model. Close the other tabs and start executing today.